South African schools are facing a sanitation crisis, but the team at Domestos and their content partners are using their power and brand to clean up this issue and give our learners access to clean toilets so that they can focus on what matters most, education. The Domestos National Schools Hygiene Program has worked hard to teach good hygiene and sanitation habits to grade 1 learners across 16,800 public primary schools, and the results are showing. Joining me this afternoon are two incredible women who have joined Domestos on the front lines, and as mothers to little ones themselves know all too well just how important programs like this are. Please welcome Babalwa and Zizo.
Hello.
Nice to have you on Afternoon Express. Now, tell me, why does this brand resonate so much with you?
Personally, I feel like this brand resonates so much with me because I grew up in the household with my mom using Domestos.
Okay.
It's a brand that has always been around the house. My mom wouldn't clean without adding a dash of Domestos when she's washing the dishes, when she's mopping the floors. So it's a brand that I grew up with and that has really been there throughout my whole life. So it was easy for me to partner with them in that sense because it's that close to home.
Yes, it has historical value for you.
Yes.
I love that. I love that story. And for you, Zizo?
I think coupled with what B has said as well, I'm very clear about my purpose. It's always people and planet. And knowing the incredible work that Domestos does as well to help improve the situations of people who otherwise would not have a solution. Growing up, I was exposed to the rural areas where long drops were a situation. That shouldn't be something that a kid must face. And so when the opportunity to partner came up, it was a no-brainer for me.
I saw on your social media, you both playing a role in teaching your kids good toilet hygiene habits. Tell us about what you've done with your boys recently on social media, which is once again adorable.
Thank you so much. So I teach my boys like good hygiene habits around the house because, you know, good habits are started from a very young age with the hope that they take that outside of home and actually take it to their schools. So we did a reel recently in partnership with Domestos where I was teaching them proper hygiene, like when they go to the bathroom, that it's important that when you need to go, you don't hold it in and you go. And when you do go, what do? You flush the toilet. And after you're done flushing the toilet, you have to go wash your hands. So they actually really loved the whole routine, toilet routine that we did, that we partnered it with the song that when they need to go now, they sing the Germ Buster song.
Stunning.
Are you going to sing it for us?
At the bottom of the toilet. My kids are always like at the bottom of the toilet.
Yes.
Flush it,
Clean it all the way. Who you gonna call? Germbusters!
I love that. Now, Zizo, why is it important for you to bring these habits into your own home with your own children?
My kids call them yucky germs. So we do things like I would draw the germs out for them so they kind of have a mental picture of what is this thing that they can't see with their naked eye. And then we discuss how does it impact you? How could it harm you, but how can you protect yourself? And it really is life skills that help them to know that they also can do something that empowers them, and mommy helps them along the journey. So that's why it was important for me to kind of figure out how can they participate in a way that they can understand, but also is meaningful in the bigger scheme of things.
That's so lovely, Zizo. And you are influencers and you partner with many brands all the time. What is it about this brand in particular that warms your heart?
It is a brand that really does. Planet matters and purpose matters. And we are, like, you get to be involved in great initiatives that instill positive habits in children's lives. You know, we were so fortunate to be able to go to Durban, to a school where we were training the teachers on how to keep proper sanitation in school facilities. And it's actually amazing, and I feel like what Domestos is doing could really also help influence other brands to also hop onto doing positive things in their communities.
Thank you.
A big aspect of it for me is just the empowerment angle, where my kids can take ownership of what it is that they're learning through the space. We often host a lot of kids at home as well, and so when we have a house full of people, they become responsible to teach their friends how we take care of ourselves in this space. So that's a big part for me, that my kids can really feel empowered. It's not just my kids, it's all the kids that are impacted by this program, and that for me is always Tick in the box.
Thank you, Zizo and Babalwa. So when you choose to buy Domestos, you're not just buying a product that will keep your home clean and germ-free. You support safer school sanitation and initiatives like the National Schools Hygiene Program, impacting the lives of over 1 million learners per year.